Hey, what's up? The Brew Dude is back with another beer. Malt Liquor edition, that is. Now, I just did an Old English. Well, first off, let's start. So I've been doing a couple malt liquors in the past few videos. I did the Four Locos malt beverage, right? I did another 211 Steel Reserve, and just kind of been, you know, taking in a little tour into the malt liquor world, which is, highly looked upon in a negative way. And I wanted to see what it was about. I have had malt liquor in the past, but a long time ago. When you can put together a few change, you try to get the cheapest beer that you can find, and a lot of the beers are pretty inexpensive, especially back then, right? So I'm at Colt 45 right now, and in the world of reviews, and when it comes to this beer advocate and rate beer, for rate beer, this beer is at 1.5 out of 5 out of 640 reviews, and for beer advocate is 2.3 out of 5 out of 939 votes, right, and reviews. So this beer is not looked upon as a premium beer. It's not looked upon as a really good beer. A lot of people don't like it, but I wanted to look into it and see what it was about. So you're going to follow me along this adventure. I'm going to share it with you, and then we'll come across to see if, hey, maybe you want to try it or not. So this one here, I don't get a lot of aroma right off the can opening here. I do get a just slight beer, low hop, not a lot of alcohol when it comes to at least the smell. All right, so let's go ahead and try this guy here and see what it's about. It's like a straw yellow. It's now the aromas are coming up, but I'm getting a lot more. What is that called? Almost like a grain, some type of grain aroma. Not a lot of like high hops. It actually smells pretty good. So it doesn't have a bad smell. It's actually pretty good. I think this beer is around like 5-point-something% alcohol. I know I read somewhere about that there's some areas that have it up to 8%, if I'm correct. But it doesn't really go into detail here, but I don't get that high alcohol smell. It doesn't smell bad. Let's try it. Okay. Now, since I did Old English in the previous video, kind of just comparing directly with that, it's not as strong as the Old English. It's a little bit more watery. There's not a lot of aftertaste when it comes to that high alcohol flavor, and I don't get any off flavors. The carbonation is about medium. You can kind of see the difference in the beers. Like this here, there's a little bit of bubbles coming from the bottom to the top. So when I drink it, I'm actually getting more carbonation in my mouth than than the other beers like I was talking about, how the beers will kind of go flat a little bit. I gotta say, this is not bad. I actually prefer it above the Old English. Though the Old English, in some case, I guess, will have a little higher ABV, or that's still reserved too, but it is not bad. It has that just good balance of flavor. It's not as thick. It's very light almost on the palate. The body is not full. It's, light medium or something like that, and there's a good amount of lacing. It's a pretty solid beer. Do I see if they're giving it a 1.5 or a 2.3? I don't know. I think it can go. I think all that is based on kind of stereotype and hearing about it and word of mouth. Oh yeah, Colt 45 is this, Colt 45 that, malt liquor's crap. It's really not. It's a different style of beer. You're gonna have these craft beers that are maybe a little bit more flavorful in some sort, maybe not as strong, or even in some cases you get some craft beers that are probably like straight crap, but it's not a bad beer. I am enjoying it. I'm probably not going to be drinking it like that or anything. I do feel my body getting a little bit warm. But that's probably my environment. It's probably a little bit warm in here. Or maybe just this Colt 45 giving me a nice kick. Whatever it is, I say you go try it. Go look for it. Find it. Share it with your friends. Probably don't do anything. Do it safely. And like I said, don't drink and drive or anything like that. It's not worth it. But if you're going to drink it, drink it. Do it safely. Enjoy it. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and liking. And with that said, the Brew Dude is out.